Good morning and welcome to Fort Zeller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Thursday yesterday. Today is Friday, January 15th, 2021, and it is a day two. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to participate in the Mindful Minute. It's a great way to get yourself settled and ready to go and really just notice the blessings that are around you. But before we do that, I also want to remind you that the Mindful Minute is a great way to be kind to yourself, right? We preach all the time about being kind to others, but you want to be careful to take care of yourself, grow in being healthy and kind. And one great way to do that is thinking about things that you appreciate. And you know what? Yesterday, when I was walking around the class into different classrooms, I had three kids now come up to me and just whisper, Mr. Lin, I like you just the way you are. And I want to tell you, all 300 some students, I love you just the way you are. Every single one of you for all of your differences and all of your uniquenesses. Now let's go ahead and get back to the mindful minute. Notice that you exist. Notice that you exist. Be grateful that you exist. Notice and recognize the blessing of being in existence in this present moment and place. And also, take into account that at least one person here in this world, Mr. Lin, appreciates and is grateful for you. All right. Notice how Earth is pulling us down. Notice how the chair is holding us up. I like to close my eyes. You don't have to. But before we do that, use your five senses. Notice what you see. Notice what you hear. Notice what you smell. And notice what you feel with your skin. Let's go ahead and take that first breath in through our nose, filling our belly full of air, and then blowing it out through your mouth, nice and slowly. If you're able to, you can certainly place your hand on your belly so you can notice the breathing in and then the breathing out, allowing your shoulders also to relax. Go ahead and breathe in once again and breathe out, sinking farther and deeper into your chair. As you breathe in, begin to notice what is around you. Feeling that air coming in from the outside into your body, and then that warm air blowing out through your mouth. And as you get into the rhythm of breathing in and out, notice how your body feels. Notice the parts that are, breathe in, aching and sore, as well as the parts of your body that are refreshed and feeling healthy and ready to go. Breathe out. Notice also what feelings you've brought to school today. Breathe in and breathe out. As you get into understanding and recognizing what feelings you have, maybe you might realize that some of those feelings are because of things that have happened already. Breathe in, that have made you happy or sad, or they are in response to things, breathe out, that haven't happened yet and may happen in the future. Breathe in. Don't get too caught up in why you feel the feelings you have. Just acknowledge that you have those feelings. Sit with them, invite them in, and allow them to tell you what they need to tell you. Breathe in, and in due time, they too will disappear. Breathe out. Now, in a moment, you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may then open your eyes and awaken to the world that's around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Now, whether you have a great day or not is ultimately your choice, so choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. At this moment, please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. You can go ahead and take a seat. I want to thank you, especially those students who joined me for the Mindful Minute. It is so great to know that there are some of you, many of you, who are getting into the rhythm every day. This is your way of arriving at this present place at this present time. And then I'm also super grateful for all of the other kids who were being respectful and letting us have that moment to arrive. And don't forget, the invitation for you to join us is always there. Here at Fort Zeller, we have 3 expectations. You already know them. Number 1, be respectful to others as well as to yourself. Number 2, show that you're responsible. Responsible with how you feel, right? Taking care of your feelings. Responsible in how you respond to your feelings, right? The words that come out of your mouth, your hands, your feet. And also being responsible in taking care of other people. If you can do that, then you are also being respectful. Isn't it pretty interesting that you can take care of one of the 3 B's and realize you're actually taking care of so many of the others? And finally, show that you're ready to have class, ready to learn, ready to tough through the things that you don't want to do or learning materials that are really hard to do. There are a couple tests going on today. Are you ready to have that grit, to do your best and try hard? I know it's deep down inside, I know deep down inside every one of you, you are able to do this. The question is, are you actually going to allow yourself to be ready and try hard? Okay? Don't forget, in January, we are celebrating and spotlighting the character trait of tolerance. We're celebrating everyone's differences. It's not just for this month. We really ought to be doing it every single day. And every time I walk through the hallways, I just love how different every single one of us are. Our stories are different. How we spent the evening last night are different. Sometimes better, sometimes for worse. Sometimes it's just simply different. And yet, for all the ups and downs and all the crazinesses in life and how our stories are different and how we actually make sense of them and how those are different, that just makes our lives together more interesting. And again, I want you to know that I love you just the way you are. And I hope that you love me too, and your teachers, and your fellow students, and all of the grown-ups at school. And then when you go home, I hope that you are really cherishing the differences that everyone else brings to the table at home. Okay? Now, I can't wait to see you guys around. Today is Friday. It's the last day of the week. I hope you have a great weekend, but let's make the end of this week count. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.